Yes, my friends, welcome back to Bazen Graphics. This is part 2. We are going to be creating our simple and basic car. So let's start by creating a cube, shift plus letter A, and we go and create it. We have created our cube, and we're going to expand it or scale it along the x-axis because our car is kind of long. Remember, scaling is letter S on the keyboard, pressing letter S, and I'm going to click again letter X on the keyboard, and we are going to expand it along the x-axis. That one is, I think, is enough, and we're going to left click and say that's what we want. And at least let's widen it. Let's widen our car. Let's widen our car along the y-axis, S, Y, and at least there. Then let's get it. Let's get it to the ground here. I wanted us to put it on the ground. We can also create a plane. Let's create a plane on which our car will be. We're going to click Shift A, and we're going to look for a plane. This is a plane that has been created, the one you are seeing right now, and we're going to expand it along the X and the Y axis. We're going to scale it along the X and the Y axis without scaling it on the Z axis. So remember, you press S, Shift, Z, and we have expanded it on the Y and the X axis. Now this is our car. Now our car is kind of is big. Yeah, so let's also push it up so that it can be above the plane. We're going to select it, and we're going to do position, which is letter G, and we are going to pull it up. It depends on you, or you can say letter G, and you click on Z, and you pull it up on the Z axis. So if we look at it from the left, because we wanted it, this is our plane, though you can see it, this is where our car is, so this is the distance. Maybe that one may be okay for us. Yep. So now remember, our car has the top part also. Remember, the car we're going to be doing, this is the lower part, and we have to create another part on top, and we shall going to select it, copy and paste, Command C, Command V on a MacBook. So we are going to move this one we have created above our cube that we have expanded, letter G on the Z axis, and we pull it up at least around there. Yeah. So if we look at it from the left, we want it to be at the same level. We don't want this spacing between here. So we are going to press letter G, Z axis, and we're going to pull it down along there, and now we have put it on top. So our car, remember, the top part the length has to be reduced. We need space on the left and the right, so we are going to expand it. We are going to reduce it along the x-axis, letter S and x-axis, and let's reduce it around there, I think. Yeah, around there is right. So when we look at it from the top, you can see that our car is kind of coming out. And let's a bit extend this one here. Let's expand it along the x-axis, around there. So remember that also our car, when you're creating the top part, it has to be somehow slanty. It has slant from here, it has slant from also there, also on the side. So what we are going to do, we are going to view it from the top, and we are going to reduce it along the y-axis, S, Y. We are going to reduce it because we want to expand it, you remember. We want to expand it. I think that is enough. That's enough. So now we have put space on the left and on the right. So now we are going to at least reduce it. We are going to reduce it. Along the x-axis, along the z-axis. Yeah, let's again reduce it because I see it is kind of big. letter S and Z, and we are going to reduce it at least there. And when we view it from the left, we don't want what? We don't want the space, that space there. So as you can see, our car is coming out. So now we are going to create the slanting things, the slanting bit of our top cube here, the one that is selected. We're going to use the slanting. We're going to make it a little bit slanty. So it means we are going to be editing the vertices of the vertex. So remember, editing the vertices or the vertex, we have to go to the what we call the editing mode or the edit mode. You can come here on the left top of your Blender and you select edit mode here. But the one I always use, the shortcut, is tab on my keyboard. When I press tab on my keyboard, as you can see, it has been selected and we are in edit mode. So what we want to expand, remember, are these the lower ones here, these lower ones. So we are going to select these two vertices, the lower ones, and we are going to view it from top, and we are going to use our move we're going to use our move option, and we're going to move it along the x-axis and push it forward. You understand? Here we are viewing from the top. So if we go back 3D, as you can see, our car has been moved. It has been moved a bit. Also, we are going to do it for this side also, the front part, because for it it's more slanty than the behind part. So we are going to select our two vertices and we are going to view from top, and we are going to push it along the x-axis. It is supposed to be a little bit longer than the behind part. A little bit, sorry. Yeah, a little bit longer than the behind part. Now you can see that our car, let's go back to the object mode. This part is kind of slanty, but also let's make it a little bit slanty also, because we want our car to come out in a nice way. So it's according to your design capabilities. I know you can use numbers and so forth, but I haven't yet reached there. But soon when I reach there, my friends, you will know. Right now I'm using simple ways. So let's go back to the edit mode, and we select this part here, the downer vertices, and we are going to, I like viewing it from the top, and I'm going to push it along the x-axis to be a little like the front part. Let's go back to our object mode, and we can see that we have created our slanting part. And then also remember, cars have a slanting part also on the sides. So we are going to do it for it also, because we want it to come out in a nice way. We shall go back to the editing mode, and we are going to select these two vertices here. This one here, I can click this one, click shift, and also select this one here. And we can view it from the top. Let's view it from the top, and we are going to push it a little bit, y-axis, like this. It comes out a little bit. Yeah, and we are also going to do the same. For this, we select it, click shift, and we select also the extreme part of the vertex, and we're going to view it from top. I think these things, when you do practice, I don't know why they're bringing me. Did I select top? Oh, I was talking a lot, and yep. So we're going to push it along the y-axis, and our car is coming out. Now this one, you can see that we are doing it in the edit mode. Let's go back to the object mode, click tab on our keyboard, and I see that the lower part is a bit bigger. So we are going to reduce it, scale it along the z-axis, or you can use numbers. So z-axis, we're going to scale it along the z-axis, S, Z, then you press Z or Z, and let's scale it along there. I think that's enough. And left click. Let's view it from the left. Let's view it from the left. We'll remove this space. We are going to move it along the z-axis, the top one, and we'll remove the space in between. Yep. So right now you can see that our car is kind of coming out. So the next thing is we are going to put tires. We are going to put tires. We are going to bring what we call a cylinder. We're going to come and bring what we call a cylinder. So Shift A, and we select a cube. No, not cube. We are going to select a cylinder. Cylinder is here. As you can see, that's our cylinder has been created there. We want it to rotate along the x-axis at 90 degrees. You understand? Rotate along the x-axis at 90 degrees. So we are going to press R. Rotation is R. You understand? R along the x-axis, letter X. Then you type in 90. As you can see now. After that, you click left button to make sure this is what you wanted, and you can see that they brought our tire along the x-axis. Now, what we are going to do also, we are going to scale it along the y-axis, or you can just come here and select one for the option for transform here, and you can reducing along the rotation. Yeah, you can reduce it along the y-axis. Understand? Can reduce it along the y-axis, or you can just press S. You can press letter S, then you put on Y. You again click Y, letter Y, and then you reduce it by, let's say, negative like 2 meters or 1 meter. It depends on the size. So this is where it is. We are going now to move it. We are going to move it so that it can be positioned in our place that we want it. So we're going to use the move tool, and we are going to move our tire like this. For now, let me move it above by 1 meter. So remember, moving is you press letter G along the Z axis and number 1. As you can see, that brought our tire on top, and you can say this, and you left click, and that's what you need. And we can move it using the move tool around there. Tires are a bit outside the car. Ooh. So as you can see, we have created our tire. Now what we're going to do, we are going to duplicate it. We're going to duplicate it so we can use figures. And we're just going to be guessing. Right now I'm going to copy and paste. We have created a second cube or tire, and we are going to move it along the x-axis. Along the x-axis. G x-axis, if we put 3, you see that I've moved it. If we put 5, yep, we had put along 3. These things I'm still learning. G along the x-axis. Let's say last time it was 5 and it moved a little bit. So 7 is okay. As you can see, we have moved it along the x-axis 7 meters. You understand? Yep. So now what we are going to do also, we are going to copy. We are going to select all the 2 here because I want to duplicate both of them. I'm going to copy and paste, and I will say I want to move them along the y-axis. G, Y, let's say 2. No, let's right click. G, Y, let's say like 4. Yeah. So you can see that they've moved it there. So you can still also use this move tool and fix them wherever you want to fix your car, your tires. So you can see that we have created our simple car. What else can you do if you want to select it here and also at least push the let's go to the edit mode, and I select these lower ones here, and I move them. I move them with this tool inside here like this. Yep. Then I can still change. But I can still change and do other transformations according to how I want. So you can design it the way you want. You can do other projects. You can design a clock. You can design anything you want using these basic designs. I know after some period of time, I'll be designing it professionally. I'll be doing things which you think are wonders, but for now, sorry about that. But for now, this is what I can manage. See you in other sessions that I will be learning. So this is what I've just learned. This is in edit mode. We have to take it back to the object mode so as not to edit anything. Yeah. So be careful when you're in the edit mode, because you may shift things which are not supposed to be shifted. So that's our car, as you can see. Yeah, that's our car. You can see it anyhow you want. So this is a simple car. Thanks for watching. I hope you have followed and have created your own. Yep. See you in the next session.